On the road and at home with professional bull rider and the Cherokee Kid, Ryan Dirt Eater.
If you're doing what you're meant to be or living your dream, you'll never work a day in your life, and I feel like I'm doing that.
The grit and the glory that keep him coming back for more. It's an emotional bond that continues to shape Native art in the Cherokee Nation.
I think people responded to my art because I was Bill's daughter. I've always been interested in the arts and what he did. To me, he was just Dad, but I was his little shadow. Whatever Dad was doing, I wanted to do too.
We learn how artist Tracy Rabbit is honoring her father, Bill, and is working to continue his legacy. And it's traditional Cherokee food with a twist. How Chef Bradley Dry is honoring his family's legacy in a downtown Tulsa, Oklahoma restaurant.
I'm a really big advocate for eating healthier, and especially within our nation.
The Cherokees.
A thriving American Indian tribe.
Our history.
Our culture.
Our people.
Our future.
The principles of a historic nation.
Sewn into the fabric of a modern world.
Hundreds of thousands strong.
Learning. Growing.
Succeeding.
And stood fast.
In the past, we have persevered through struggle.
But the future is ours to write.
OCO.
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 These are the voices of the Cherokee people.
I'm Principal Chief Bill John Baker, OCO, and welcome to the Cherokee Nation. We're so proud to share our stories with you. Wado.
OCO, it's how we say hello in Cherokee. Today we're bringing you the voices of three distinctly different Cherokees, an artist, a chef, and a bull rider. While each of their stories is unique, they're all rooted in their Cherokee heritage. He's the professional bull rider known as the Cherokee Kid. For years, Ryan Dirt Eater has traveled the country with PBR, trying to win records 8 seconds at a time. But as Ryan tells us, his true love is his home in Cherokee County.
My dad told me one time, he said, son, you can either work 8 hours or 8 seconds, it's up to you. You're going to battle pretty much, it's 8 seconds of war.
He's 25 years old and on top of his game. After going pro as just a senior in high school, Ryan Dirt Eater is competing 8 seconds at a time to ride in his 8th PBR World Finals event.
I would say you would have to be a little bit different to be a bull rider. Making it a career, I guess, you gotta really love it to do it. It's all I ever done, it's all I ever wanted to be. I wanted to be a cowboy, and I still am today, a cowboy.
But you're an Indian too.
I'm an Indian cowboy. My last name, Dirt Eater, I get that all the time, asking where my name come from. I'm Native American. It's pretty neat just, being here in Cherokee County also, you're near everybody. And, I love the culture. It's nice really coming out here, and it's relaxing to me, it clears your mind, because, bull riding is, you're climbing on animals like this, 1,500, 2,000 pound animals, and your adrenaline's going. And I think it's good just to get away from all that, the city life, and it's good knowing that I've got something back home. Say if bull riding don't work out, I got this, I can come back home and race some cows. These are good tools to have if you're a bull rider. That way you can work on your form, your technique, and drills to do every day. Getting on the caliber of bulls I get on every weekend, I'm usually sore when I get home. And I just need body to recover, rest, and I'll just do this. So now we're gonna go, another thing I like to do every day is ride my horse bareback. And I got her tied up, ready to go. And we're gonna go jump some jumps, and pretty much same deal, practice getting up, staying off my butt and setting my hips. I'm 25. Hopefully I can do it for 5 more years and then I'll hang it up. You know, I've always wanted to make the PBR finals 10 times or more, and hopefully, and this year will be 7, and hopefully I can make it 10.
So 8 seconds.
Yeah.
A lot of people, you know, you think about that. You do all of this work, you know, you train every day, you travel, and it's all for 8 seconds.
Keep it simple, it's just 8 seconds. You really just got to clear your mind and react with the bull, because bulls are, you know, they're animals. They're going to do whatever they can to get you off your back. It's a tough mental sport. You got to be mentally ready, you know, physically ready also, but you can easily psych yourself out when you're crawling on the back of one. Getting off's the hard part. Riding is, I'd like to say, is the easiest part. Getting off, because I want to make sure my get off not horrible. That's how I tore my last ACL. Yeah, major injuries, broke my femur, dislocated my knee, jaw. I got a long list of them. Got scars all over the place, tore my tricep, got a big old scar here. You know, my knee's all banged up. And, you know, if it was any other sport, I'd probably be done. But bull riding, you're hanging on. There's not a whole lot of running. That's one thing I wish that wouldn't have happened, but it's part of it. And it really, I really learned a lot from it all, you know, sitting at home, seeing all my buddies, you know, and they're all doing good, and I'm sitting at home on the couch in the bed watching them. I was happy for them, but I won right out of 100,000 in a month there after I came back from all that.
In 1 month?
Yeah.
That's not bad work.
So that's not too bad, but which I set out for a long time, and it was a pretty good month for me, and you know, it's been up and downs. I know I've been through a lot of adversity, but you know, I just fought my way through it, and I'm back doing what I love.
Well, a lot of people think, you know, bull riders are crazy. I mean, people die riding bulls.
Yeah, but you know, people die driving down the road too. It's when it's your day. It's your day. Just better be ready.
You feel like you're living your dream?
Yeah, I feel like I am. You know, if you're doing what you're meant to be or living your dream, you'll never work a day in your life, and I feel like I'm doing that.
What's going through your mind right before you get on a bull?
Before I get on him, I'm focused on just the little things. You know, keep my chin down, staying in the middle, be ready for anything. Getting on the stationary barrel, horses bareback, getting on practice bulls if you have to, working out, you're ready to go. But when I slide down on the chute, I like to just clear my mind, you know, just take a hand on the bull rope, slide up, and just let it out and go. After you step off a bull and know you made a great ride, you hear the fans screaming your name. Your adrenaline's going. You're on top of the world at that moment.
Throughout his career, he's gone by the moniker of the Cherokee Kid. But guess what? With that ride, the kid's grown up.
The Cherokee Nation is proud to have so many talented artists representing our culture to the world. Many of those artists' creations span generations. Bill Rabbit was one of those artists, and today his daughter Tracy is continuing that legacy.
Less than 1% of artists make their soul living at their art. It can be a little bit more difficult. It's not a regular paycheck, so we're always looking towards the next show. And I've got 3 days sometimes at that show that I'm at to sell to pay the bills for a whole month. It can be pretty intimidating and pretty scary. I'm Miss Tracy Rabbit, and I'm a full-time Cherokee artist. I'm Bill and Karen Rabbit's daughter. This is a studio where me and my dad worked for many years, and he's no longer with us, but we continue to do our thing here. We have a little memorial still to my dad. This was actually the last painting that he was working on, along with his Cherokee National Treasure Award. You know, honestly, he was about 10 artists in one body. I've always been interested in the arts and what he did. 14, I probably got on my first plane by myself to fly to Santa Fe Indian Market during August. He would fly me to his major shows, and you see all these people coming in and wanting his signature on prints and different things. And to me, he was just Dad, but I was his little shadow. Whatever Dad was doing, I wanted to do too. I think people responded to my art because I was Bill's daughter. As you grow older, you want people to recognize your work and not say you're copying your father's work. I would actually say my first strong influence would have been Dana Tiger. And I admired Dana's work and the strength that she showed in her work. And then I liked the softness of my dad's work. And I feel that the women that I paint are maybe a combination. Some stronger than others, some softer than others. I believe my work is coming full circle in the fact that in the beginning, I wanted to do anything but use his technique of painting. Towards the end of his time here, we did a lot of collaborative work because I think he was already thinking way into the future that he wanted to leave a legacy. After somebody's gone, art is forever. And that's how we learn about other cultures.
Make their soul living at their art. It can be a little bit more difficult. It's not a